Welcome back to the One Predator podcast. Let's get into it.
All right, another episode, One Predator podcast. We're live from the kitchen. Well, not really live.
No, I am not alive for sure.
No, I just had to wake your ass up to do this. It's day one of our turkey season here in New York, so we're both up at like 4 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, hunted, then I went to work.
I went home, took a nap.
Yeah, so damn you.
You took a nap too? I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, like just now. What time? Well, we went out locating at like 7:45.
Yeah.
And then, which I had to take the kids, which was super fun. They had a great time. And then I passed out on the couch, and here I am.
All right, we'll go knock out sponsor stuff. Double Dog Drags. For all your predator hunting, dragging needs. Great product. DJ does a fantastic job. See him posting new stuff he's made on Facebook all the time. So
Yeah, he's on Facebook. He does call lanyards, all that.
Yep. So link to all of our sponsors are on the onepredatorhunts.com webpage. You can check them out there. Rush Custom Collars for all your hand calling needs.
I'm wearing your shirt, Brian. I wear this turkey hunting to give me good luck.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I wore it this morning. I was like, I'll put it back on. Use the power of the Messiah.
So your waterfowl, your turkey, your predators, deer, distress for predators.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, that's pretty much
That's
it.
it. All right. Defender Training.
Yep.
TheDefenderTraining.org or on Facebook at Defender Training. If you're looking for your pistol permit in New York State, they're the ones to get a hold of. Get your, 18-hour course out of the way.
Really? It's that much now?
18?
Wasn't that much for
Yeah,
me,
no,
was
it's 18 hours. It's 2 8-hour classes and then 2 hours of
They got to do live fire.
live fire, yeah.
Good old New York State.
We love it here.
We also have a Coyote season,
Yes,
which
yes,
is
we do.
terrific.
Yes. SKB, Country
Yep.
Creations,
To make their shirts.
shirts,
Not this
banners. I can't get it now. It's on the fridge.
Yeah, well, we have a magnet now for the tailgate, so when the police roll up on us, they don't think we're a bunch of desperados. It's right there what we're doing.
Hey, we're here.
Predator hunting with permission.
Yes, sir. Oak Hill Taxidermy.
Yes, if you're local to us.
If you're local to us, you need to get some.
Or if you want to travel in and have her
Yeah,
do your stuff, that's
yeah.
fine too.
get some taxidermy done. She does fantastic work over there. Am I forgetting any this time?
No, I think that's it.
That's it.
Got to keep it. We need Dennis with cue cards
Yeah.
in the back. Anyway, we have a guest. This is what we're doing now because we have a season and we can't do anything but talk to everybody else about how they can still hunt coyotes and we can't.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the one and only Minnesota murderer. He is an icon. He's all over Facebook on all the Predator pages. He's a faithful follower to us from the beginning.
Yep.
One of our first call-ins,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Bucky.
And gives fantastic breakdowns of his hunts, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, Bucky. By the way, touche, man. You're doing a great job with that.
Well, thanks.
So, welcome back. Yeah.
Bucky's still killing coyotes.
Yeah, he's...
Bucky's going hunting tonight, right, Bucky?
Absolutely.
Damn you.
So, are you an hour behind us?
Yeah, I'm an hour behind you.
Okay.
It's 9 o'clock here,
All
a little after 9.
Yep. All right. So, just an hour.
Yeah, I forgot to specify that when I texted him. I just think that everybody lives in my bubble. That's fine. It's okay. We're glad to have you back, Bucky. We appreciate you. Huge.
Yes.
Always supporting us and giving us shout outs and stuff. We do appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for having me.
So, how's the year been going for you with the coyotes?
Yeah, you did some traveling, huh, Bucky?
Yeah, I went out to North Dakota for a little while. Well, made 2 trips out to North Dakota. The first trip was in December, and it was cold. We ended up coming back a couple days early, and then
Retreat.
yeah, exactly. And, and then we went back out again in March, and actually I'm going back out again this month. Uh, their night season closes the 31st, so I'll be out there in the middle of the month over the new moon.
Oh,
So, what do you
nice.
know somebody out there? Are you hunting public land?
No, I hunt mostly private. I hunt a little bit of public out there. They got a lot of walk-in stuff out there. It's called plots land.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can you e-bike it, Bucky?
I will be bringing my bike out this time.
Yeah, because if
There's
you
Uh,
don't know, Bucky is he's our e-bike guy, man. He's motorized electrically. He doesn't walk like us like we do, which is great. I'm just jealous. That's all.
well, I do my share of walking too, but and this will be the first time I've had the bike out hunting, so I'm looking forward to that. You can cover a lot of ground out there pretty quickly with the bike.
I bet.
So you're still slaying them. How many have you been keeping track at all?
I keep track every year, mostly for myself.
No, that's fine.
Uh, Mostly for myself and the landowners, because a lot of the landowners like to know how I'm doing.
Sure.
But
Sure.
I think I'm at 23 this year.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, I should be a few more this month, but I was having some rifle problems.
Oh no.
Actually wasn't the rifle; it was me. I switched stocks on it, and I didn't bother sighting it in. So,
Ooh.
Gotcha.
but I got that problem straightened out,
Yeah, you
and
did you chassis yours? I forgot. I remember reading about it.
well, I had a Tribe Defense chassis on it, and I liked them MDT uh, MDT stocks so much I put one on this rifle too. So
Which one did you put on there?
the field stock.
Oh, so same as mine. Yep. It's a great stock.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I don't know for how I'm doing. I think it's all right.
Yeah, I mean once you go from a traditional rifle to a chassis rifle, I feel like you'll never go back. Cousin Sam just got his. He chassised his new. I think it's a Creed 6 millimeter Creed, and it's he put a. Oh my God, what is the fancy wooden metal mix? I can't remember. Wix.
Wooks.
Wooks.
Woox. Wooks.
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
He just got it the other day,
Oh.
and boy, let me tell you, it is nice.
They're sharp looking.
It is the prettiest thing. I told him, I was like, if you don't shoot anything, it's the prettiest rifle in the group. But once you go chassis, you won't go. It improves your hold. It improves everything. And I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I don't get into the wood stocks. I'm too hard on my stuff for wood.
Yeah.
I This thing has already got a couple scratches in it from fences and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, I've definitely leaned mine on wire to hold it down so I can crawl through it. I've
yeah.
definitely done that. That and my tripod. For sure. We definitely beat our stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, not really tossing it in the back of the truck, but putting it in the back of the truck.
I mean,
Yeah,
just think about how many
tripods banging around. Yeah.
all the brush you've crawled through.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we've told those stories.
Yeah. But yeah, I did see those posts from you that you were doing that and had some issues. And don't feel bad. We learn the hard way all the time.
Well, like I said before, I'm one of them guys that got to fall on my head for myself, and I learn. That's how I learn sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
It's always good to learn something new. It just sucks when you're missing coyotes doing it.
Yeah.
And it was
A
way
lot
off too, right, Bucky?
Yeah, it was. at 50 yards, it was 3.5 inches off.
Yeah.
True. Yeah,
That's
So,
close.
that
So,
compounds real quick when
yeah.
you get out there.
Yeah. But you like it since you've changed it and got it straightened out. And everything's been
oh,
fine since, right?
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's pretty good rig for a cheap Savage 110.
There ain't nothing wrong with the Savage 110 model.
I'm using the 243 right now. I kind of swap back and forth between the 6.5 Creedmoor and the 243.
Nice.
What's your furthest shot this year? Do you remember?
Furthest shot this year, probably I would say 331 yards.
Yeah, that's a poke.
No, 409 yards.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
he's up there with me.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you said
that was in March.
you went to South Dakota,
North Dakota.
North Dakota, excuse me. How is it up there? It's pretty open, right?
Yeah, it's pretty open and a lot of rolling hills where I go.
Well, you just they could pop up over, and there's a lot of ravines and things like that.
Yeah, I try to hunt the flatter fields and stuff like that, but even some of them are rolling pretty good too.
Yeah, we have our fair share of rolling fields.
Yeah, we got our fair share of everything, other than a year-round season of hunting coyotes, which is fine. I've been enjoying the sleep, but
Yeah.
now we're into the turkey thing.
For the next month.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, unless we tag out.
Yeah, we'll see.
But all depends.
Yeah,
on,
I don't get too carried away during the week when I got to work. We've been busier than shit at work right now, so I've been getting up early and staying late and trying to get all my work done during the week so I don't have to work on the weekends.
Right. You got other things to do on the weekends.
Yep.
So
that,
go ahead, Bucky.
go ahead.
So are you you're an e-collar guy, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I use e-collar and mouth calls.
Oh, you do use mouth calls.
Yeah, I'll use a diaphragm to howl along with my howls on
See that?
my e-collar, and then I picked up a pack of them critter calls, and actually I forgot my collar out when I was out in North Dakota. I forgot my collar in the truck and had to use my mouth calls, and one of the guys that go out with me, he ended up shooting a coyote.
See, it can be done.
Yep, yep, yep.
We're
And
huge believers in the mouth calls now. I don't even. Towards the end, I didn't even carry the e-collar. We were 100% mouth calls.
Yeah, like the last month or so.
Yeah. People always get real hung up on having a million different sounds, and I just don't see the point anymore. I used to, things have changed.
Mm-hmm.
They're either there or they're not. You can't put a lot of thought into it. If they hear what you're doing, they'll come.
yeah, if you're close, yeah, and if you're close enough to them.
Right.
This time of year I got to move on them a lot because I'm usually not close enough from the get go.
Oh, sure. Yeah, because they're in dens and staying to home ranges, and they're not really venturing out and wandering around like they do early season.
Yeah, exactly.
We see that in the end. We have to move in tight to really get them, because they'll just come out and post up and sit there, and they don't leave. That's how you know you're close to something. Den site.
Yeah, that last
Yeah.
one that we called in.
Yeah,
That was.
in and out two
Yeah.
or three times and didn't move.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that
And
was.
we moved.
Yeah, we got closer and wanted nothing to do with us.
Yeah, that was tragic.
Yeah, both of the ones I got last weekend, I had to move on. One of them I moved on twice.
What were they? Males, females?
Males.
Yeah. How are their coats this time of year? Are they nice still, or are they kind of getting?
Well, one of them was pretty rough, and the other one wasn't
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
horrible. I mean, I wouldn't skin it, but it still had all most of its fur.
Hmm. I know in the warmer months, they get their warmer summer coats or whatever, and they get kind of thin. And I just feel like they look so much different. We haven't
Yeah,
really. I haven't seen anything here. Not a one. Once in a while they'll hit the one camera, but that's because I think there's a den site over there and they move by it. But you don't hear them now. You don't. I don't see them. They just. It's amazing how we were talking about this today. They just disappear. We go from like right outside these doors where we're sitting. You'll see coyotes here all week, but
mhm.
and now we don't see nothing. Then we thought about it this morning. When we were hand calling, we are like waiting for something to come up behind us.
Yeah. Right on the edge of the woods trying
Yeah.
to call in turkeys. I was just waiting for sticks to start breaking behind me.
Yeah, it crossed my mind. It did. We did call a couple turkeys, well 3,
Yep.
and they just I don't know. They didn't like it. They got about 200 yards from us and they just hung up. And then we had to call Brian, and after we got out and pick his brain, it was like, what did we do wrong? And he pretty much figures that they pegged us or saw us.
You just saw something they didn't like and didn't want to come any closer.
We don't. A lot of guys hunt turkeys with ground blinds. We don't really do that. We like to be able to just kind of do it on the fly, and we'll sit. We'll just tuck in and sit. We got some camo net like blankets that we put over ourselves and do our best, but just didn't. It came close this morning. I was like, man, we're gonna tag out for the day right now because we had 3 of them, and they weren't, it was 3 gobblers, but just couldn't make it happen.
Sure.
And then what do we say? We're like, man, we'd rather hunt coyotes. This is hard.
Yeah.
like we don't know. We're so used to dogs that to switch to, turkeys and how good their eyesight is. I mean, coyotes can see good, but I don't know. We just have better luck with coyotes than we do turkeys.
It was fun.
I never got into the turkey hunting.
Yeah. No, it was pretty cool because like we located them walking out and got closer to them, set up, called a little bit, and they were gobbling up on top of the hill. And they went to our right, and they just kept getting further and further away. I'm like, well, shit. They're going that way. They're going north. And then call in, and you can hear them. They're closer, then they're further away.
Yeah, that was worse when they started getting louder and then quiet. And louder and
it's
quiet.
like
I'm like, Jesus, just make up your mind.
They're zigzagging back and forth across the field. I'm like, what?
Then they popped over. When they popped over that roller, I was like, oh yeah, here we go.
Yep.
And I had my thermal with me because I was scanning the
woods.
The woods, and we say that all the time. Our thermal scanners, we use them for everything. Because mine has a rangefinder, but like in the morning when you're walking in and you're locating birds, you can see them in the trees, so you know right where you need to be. But just didn't make it happen, unfortunately.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
If it ain't raining.
And we both wake up.
Oh, there's that.
Yeah. So, anywhoosky, so you did some traveling. You're hunting. You said you're going back, right?
Yeah, I'm going back to the middle of the month.
Because they have a season, right? And it's closing.
They've got a night season.
Oh.
You can hunt them. You can hunt them 365 out there, but they have a night season, and there's ways around it if you know the laws, but to hunt them other times. But it's pretty decent hunting out there. I did pretty well for me the last time I went out there.
Good.
And you go solo most of the time out there, or you got a partner?
Well, in December I went out with my cousin, and March I went out the first 4 days by myself, and my cousin and another buddy of ours met us out there, and this time I'll be going out alone because I'll have the bike, and I just want to see what hunting on the bike is like out there versus here.
So what when out there when you go out, what time do you usually start? Right at sundown, or do you wait?
Right at sundown.
Yeah.
Usually the same thing I do here. I might wait a little bit longer for it to get good and dark, but like tonight's not going to be good and dark. We got clear skies and a full moon, so
Yeah, we're cloudy now.
This morning it was bright.
Yeah, it was bright this morning.
But you're using thermal, correct? You got
yeah,
that
yeah,
new is that new one you're running? That's new to you, right? This year?
yeah. That's new to me this year. Guide USA brought me on as field staff, so
Oh.
Very
I'm
nice.
shooting one of their scopes and using one of their monoculars as well.
What's their monocular like?
Oh, I love it. I
Oh yeah.
love the monocular. I was using my old 384 scope as a monocular before, and this monocular is a 640, so it's day and night difference.
Mm. Yeah, 640 is nice.
Yeah, I see. I never really heard a guide thermal before until you started posting things, and now I see it all the time. The scope you're running, is that 640 as well?
Yeah, that's 640.
Do they have ballistic calculators and all that stuff? Tell me all about it.
You, yep, that was how I shot my 409-yard coyote.
So it's pretty accurate, the ballistic calculator.
Yeah, it is, and the rangefinder works good in it, and I've been real happy with it.
What were you running before that, Bucky?
An Envision Halo X50,
Hmm. Do you
and
still run that, or you're sticking right to the guide stuff now?
I'm using guide stuff exclusively right
Yeah.
now. Uh, I plan on getting another suppressor here in the near future, and I'll put the Envision on another rifle for a buddy gun
Yeah, right.
until I get another guide scope.
Right. Now, what's that? Tell me more about that scope. Is it what kind of batteries does it run on?
It's got one internal battery and one removable battery, 18650.
And you've obviously hunted in cold weather with it. How is it? And you lose a lot of battery in cold temperatures, or how is it?
Yeah, and the cold temperatures we get, you're going to lose battery with anything.
Yeah, sure.
And if you're using the rangefinder more and and the ballistic, a lot of that stuff is going to eat up battery too.
Oh, sure.
But I can get a full night out of both batteries that are when they're in the unit.
Yeah, well, that's really all you need.
Mm-hmm.
But one of my full nights isn't going to be like a lot of people's full nights. I typically only do about three, maybe at the most 5 stands a night.
Yeah, that's about what we do. If we do any more than that, it's rough.
It's a late night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sun coming up kind of stuff because we don't get out of here till late. So, unfortunately, that's just the way it is. But
And of course,
if you figure 5 stands, if you're talking 35, 40 minutes per stand.
yeah, and I put it in either sleep mode or turn it off in my drives in between too.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
but it's warming up now, so batteries are starting to last a lot longer, and yeah, I'm real happy with it.
Same
And
thing.
then
The
I have the
monocular, same thing. The batteries hold up pretty well.
yeah, 18650's in the monocular as well, and that'll last me all night too.
Yeah, because you definitely
So
use that more.
Yeah.
yeah, and oh man, I use it a lot more. I use it scanning fields when I'm driving out,
Sure.
and, or I step out of the truck. I'm scanning. I mean, it's the first thing in my hand when I get out of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You run in a chest pack too, like us, right?
Yeah, and I carry way too much shit in it. But
Yeah,
I,
we
I
all
don't.
do.
I don't want to. I don't want to get rid of it though.
No.
We
I
all
got
do.
every. I got everything I need in my backpack and my chest pack plus some. So
I remember you posted about a holster you had on yours, and I really like that holster.
yeah, I like it. It attaches to the back, the chest pack, and uh, Venandy holsters is what is the name of it. And I don't know where they're out of, but it's a veteran owned company, and I don't know. It's a pretty handy deal. I throw my chest pack on, and I have my pistol,
What are you carrying for a sidearm?
Glock 19.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
I don't. We don't ever have to really use it, but it's good to
I've had
have.
to I've had to use it a couple times to finish
Oh,
coyotes,
sure. Yeah.
but
We
and
just
then
carry it for the damn bears.
yeah, I carry mine for the wolves, but
Yeah.
gen- generally the wolves aren't much of a problem. I haven't really seen a lot of wolves this year. Seen back in January, I think it was. I was hunting with a buddy and his son, and we had one come within 40 yards of us.
Oh,
True.
Jesus.
I got video of that.
That's close.
Especially with a thermal, you find it easy to, you're pretty seasoned now to identify them in the thermal compared to a coyote and how they move and body language and all that, right?
Yep, and I'll be honest, it it takes a few times to seeing them before you start getting all that stuff figured out.
Well, you can't hunt those, right?
No, 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 no.
Right. So,
I'm
but
hoping they'll be delisted soon, but uh, our governor's pretty much said he's not going to sign on to a hunting season, even if they do delist them. So
right. Do you see? So you haven't seen many though. You said so.
not this year.
That was going to be my next question. Do you have them respond a lot when you're calling, or do they respond the same way?
I wouldn't say they respond a lot, but they I have had them come into coyote vocals and pup distress
Oh, absolutely, probably, yeah.
and yeah, last year I seen a lot of wolves. I don't even remember how many I seen, but I got plenty of video of wolves last year.
I don't want to see any wolves.
No.
Do you find yourself uneasy when they're around? I mean, not saying that
I
you're scared, but it's different.
I used to be a little spooked out by them, but most of the time, if they see you or hear you moving or something like that, they'll just take off. I haven't as many of as I've seen. I haven't ran into any aggressive ones,
Mm.
but they don't. They act way different than coyotes when they're coming in. They're not nearly as skittish or a coyote. If he sees you or hears you, he's gonna bolt, and a wolf they'll just turn their head and just kind of either walk off or lope off. And
Yeah, I don't know how I would feel about that.
Nope, pass.
yeah,
I've had enough with bears that I'm not interested. I mean, it's just the only reason I would ever be interested is just to see how they move and stuff, like through the, because everybody here says we have wolves and we don't. They're just big coyotes, and
you do have wolves out there.
I don't know about that, Bucky.
You do. I bet you do.
I've never
100%.
seen them. I'll tell you
Well,
that.
well, if you haven't seen them, that doesn't mean they aren't there.
Well, that's my argument all the time. It's like people post things on the community boards and they're like, "Oh, this is a wolf. I know it's a wolf." And Pierre loves engaging with them. He will. I literally go to those comment sections just to see him bicker with people and start dropping facts and stuff. And it's like, and it's very simple. Not saying it's impossible. Okay. What I'm saying is we've had quite a few dead dogs at our feet. Okay, all different types, or like sizes, and none of them were ever. If till one is laying at my feet or in my scope, where you can like obviously notice a difference, and we'll pick up because we're mainly night vision, so I think we'll be able to identify pretty quick, size difference. And there's so much information out there. You can watch videos all over YouTube on wolves and how they interact with coyotes and how they don't get along. So that when everybody starts talking that they breed together, that is no way. It'd be interesting to see. I mean, I don't want to experience it. We just had so much, and even the bears we have now, they're not grizzlies, they're black bears.
Yeah.
So they're pretty calm. But when you're making prey sounds, anything can show up.
Oh, yeah.
Looking for an easy meal. They're opportunistic hunters. Do bears eat a lot of meat? I don't think so. Not black bears, but if they come across something, I think they'll definitely go at it. And
Black bears eat a lot of fawn.
That's possible. Well, I've never seen it here. I know we have. I mean, they've run in. I got them recorded, and it's not fun. They're just so. And why are all the ones we see are big? I don't know. Like the ones you see on the community boards are like 200 pounds,
like tops.
and you're like, oh man, I could wrestle that thing. That ain't nothing. The stuff that we get is buses with 4 legs on it.
Yeah, I remember that one you were talking about. That was pretty big. I've seen a couple big ones when I've been out this time of year hunting coyotes.
Do they ever respond to your prey distress calls, like come in?
I've not really. I think most of the ones I've seen were just happened to be wandering by.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. They can keep wandering. It's
Yeah.
when they turn and start closing distance. That's when I have a problem. The last one, once he hit my scent cone, he just stopped. And I was like, oh, thank God. Because at that point, left-hand sidearm, right-hand rifle. And I was, just waiting, because he was close. I mean, he was running at me. And thank God he hit my scent cone, and he just put the brakes on and stopped and turned. He didn't like it. He turned right around. He looked a little bit, Oh, I thought he was going to stand up on his back feet, and then I was like, oh, I was really going to be nervous then. But he just kind of sat down, looked around. You could tell he was looking. He pinned me. He was right on me. And he just turned around and walked away, thank God.
My cousin had some pretty good night vision video of a sow with 3 cubs, and she bluff charged him.
Oh, nope. Nope. Nope.
He was watching them in his night vision, and I'll have to send you the video if I can find it. She turned and bluff charged him. I don't know, probably about 4 or 5 steps, and then turned around, took her cubs off back in the woods.
Now, see, this is why we record these interactions. Because if something ever was to happen, we have video proof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the big one got 75 yards from the two of us, and we kept our composure. But he wasn't acting aggressive at all. Except when the only aggressive thing, he yawned, and his fucking teeth came out, and I'm looking at him through my scope, and I'm like, man, I don't know. And he sat down, scratched himself a few minutes, and then thank God he moved away. But that wasn't fun.
And are you guys using night vision on your scopes and thermal on your scanners?
Oh,
or
yeah.
How are you guys running?
Oh yeah, we're
exactly that. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Josh are. My cousin Chip has a thermal. He runs. The rest of us are all night vision with thermal scanners.
Sure.
I just enjoy the night vision more.
Mm-hmm.
I like the videos better. than the thermal stuff. I mean, the thermal stuff is cool, but again, all of our rifles are. I mean, they're budget builds. I mean, they are. You know as well as anybody how expensive and how deep of a rabbit hole you can get into with these things. And we're just common folk. we gotta keep it
Yeah,
affordable.
I'm shooting budget rifles too. My 6.5 is a Winchester XPR, and my 243 is a Savage 110.
Do you like that Winchester?
Yeah, it's been real good to me.
I had a guy do some trading with me on one. I ended up it was a 223, and it was brand new in a box, but I ended up gifting it to my brother because he never had a bolt gun in 223, so I never even fired it. I was just curious. I mean, it felt like a pretty decent rifle.
Yeah, I've been real happy with mine.
The Savage 110s are my favorite. That you talk about a rifle that's like the 1911, man. The 110s have been around for so long, and a lot of people argue or will argue about Savage, and some people don't like them at all. I love their actions. I like them better than the Remingtons, and started with a Savage 110 myself, and I in 243, and that was my first deer rifle, and I got a special place for those. They're a great rifle. And Savage has come out with some new stuff this year too, so.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I'm gonna take a look at them. Them Ruger Americans are pretty nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a Gen 1. That's what mine is.
I have a Gen 2 and 243.
They're great guns too. I was never really a Ruger guy until I won that one in a raffle, and I've shot so many dogs with that. I love that gun. It's proven itself time and again. The trigger on it is great. It's adjustable like anything else, but it's a good. They're good. They're good rifles. The only thing I'm just not a fan of is Mossberg, man.
No,
we had some Mossbergs that were just the actions were sloppy, and they weren't. I don't know. Maybe they're fine, but
the one that I had, I couldn't get I couldn't get it zeroed.
Yeah, it was just all over the place, no matter what ammo we put in it.
Yep.
It was literally all, and we were like, okay, goodbye. Moving on. When you ended up getting a boy another.
Well, the Ruger Gen 2, yeah.
Yeah, that's his. Yeah.
Traded
243.
Traded the Mossberg for it.
That one is not chassised. Not yet.
No.
I've never shot anything Mossberg, but I will say I've been happy with all of my Savages. I've got a Axis, which is fine. I mean, it's a budget rifle, and then I've got a Model 11, a Model 12, and this 110, and I've been happy with all of them. They all shoot good.
We say budget rifle because you can really. I mean, there's like Christensen Arms. There's tons of companies out there now building full custom Predator guns, which would be awesome. But I mean, there's just that's a. I mean, we're just not that serious yet. Maybe
I don't. Well, that's an investment,
right?
Like you're talking, probably starting $2,500, $3,000.
Yeah.
To start
before you put glass on it.
Yeah.
Which, we've been all over with the night visions. We've had Wraiths, we've had Pulsars, and
the AGM now.
AGM, which we really like that one. That's going to be my next, for sure. DNTs, they're great.
Yeah.
Have one of those. Not the thermal one, it's the night vision one. We have I have a light for every rifle now. It took me a year or two, but there's switching them was like a pain, so we just bought more lights, which we use. The Sniper Hog lights are great.
Sure.
You should try a night vision sometime, Bucky.
Nope, that's not my deal.
Oh, come on.
No,
So about
no.
that.
Well, my cousin brought night vision out to North Dakota with him, and he couldn't see half the coyotes that I could see.
Really?
Foggy?
Huh?
What? Why couldn't he see him? Just
Distance,
yeah,
and and they got to be looking at you if
right.
they're.
Yeah, far. To get the eye shine.
We can see the barn up on the hill. That's
Yeah.
700 yards.
Yeah, it's all depends on the light, and even like the temperatures don't really affect them too much. They get a little more grainy.
Moisture, though.
Yeah, moisture
will
is
screw with
huge.
them.
Fog, forget it. Just put your stuff away and go home.
Yeah,
But
he brought the night vision out to North Dakota with him twice, and he's like, "Man, I got to get thermal." And then I'd have him look through my thermal, and he's like, "Man, I can't see half the stuff you're seeing as
yeah,
far as
yeah,
land features and everything. I
yeah,
mean, you can see a long ways out there."
yeah.
I
Heat
bet.
identification. Well, that tells you right there. The guide. What's it like? Pick up at 900,000 yards. It'll pull heat. Maybe.
Like 2,800,
Oh, really?
Shoo.
Like
20.
clear, like identifiable between a rabbit and a coyote?
Not at 20. Not
No.
ID range is at 2,800.
Right. But heat detection is at 28.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's out there.
Until they walk behind something and then the heat goes away.
You're not
Well, and that's going to be anything night vision.
Sure.
If it walks behind something, you're still not going to see
Yeah,
it.
sure.
it's not X-ray vision.
Yeah, that's what we need, X-ray vision.
I mean, we got superpowers, but they're not that good yet.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy? Like it always comes back to us like when we use red lights and you'd see like 200 yards and you thought you were doing something. And like we were like, oh, wait for him to come in, or whatever. We'll poke them at 200 now if they sit down. I mean, it's like that's not even far. It's like now we're pushing 3s and 4s to if and only if they hang up. If they are gonna hang up and leave, then yeah, something's gonna happen. But otherwise, we just let them work their way in and do their thing. Are you running a lot of prey distress these days?
I run a little bit of prey distress. I usually start my stands out with a couple howls, and lately I've been trying out some Rick's pup sounds.
Yeah, sure. Right
And
now,
the
absolutely.
last few times I've been out, they've been working real good.
And a lot of males, you said, or just the last two?
The last three have been males, and I think it's the 3 or 4 I called in before that I never connected with, so I couldn't tell you what they were. But
Well, there's always room for improvement, Bucky. You'll get 'em.
oh yeah, well I got that problem straightened out. So
Yeah. Yeah, we've been there. Like had equipment troubles and like whiffed some really easy shots, and it's like, what is going on? Like why? Like a month ago you shot 8 coyotes and it was no problem, and then all of a sudden you start having issues. But I'm trying to think. I think when I chassis mine, yeah, I did shoot it. And I'm trying to remember if it was off or not. It might have been, but it wasn't that much.
Mine was not.
Yours was, we did shoot yours after.
Yeah. Well, I had chassied it, and I think we were talking to Tony. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, you really should. And I'm like, all right, well, fine. So it was dark. I took it out here, got on the bench, hit 100 yards with it. I'm like, okay, that's good. Put it on 200, ding 200. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm all right.
Yeah. We didn't get too precise with it, but.
minute of coyote.
What's that?
Minute of coyote.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, the 200-yard target was a coyote.
Yeah, it's a
steel
steel
coyote,
silhouette of a coyote. It's actually small. It's more of a fox.
Yeah, it's
tiny.
It's like 50% coyote.
Yeah. So if you get that,
I was all right with it.
It's funny how you can hear the plates ring in the house when it's dark out and there's no noise outside. You just hear the gunshot, ping. So, yep, okay, we're fine. But anyway, so you're year round where you're at though, right?
Yep,
Do you hunt year round?
I do.
You'll keep going right on through.
I'll keep going right up until firearms deer season again
Oh yeah, and then you kind of
in November. We have to shut the night hunting down during deer season.
oh really? Nobody trusts nobody out there.
Yeah, I don't know why they do it, but I guess they're afraid of people poaching. But
Yeah.
I could poach deer all year long if I wanted to.
Yeah,
Right.
we say the same thing
Same
when we're
thing.
out there. Because our
Uh,
season starts the same day as bow season here for deer. So, like, if we went out, I mean, how many monsters have we seen in the dark?
Lots of them.
So
Lots of
many.
'em.
Like,
The big bucks work at night anyway.
yeah.
They're
And
not dumb.
I I've seen a lot of nice ones at night too.
They're cool to watch though. Like
Yeah.
when they're
Oh
out.
yeah,
We've shot coyotes with bucks in the field, and they don't care.
yeah, yeah. I have too. You know, you get some of my landowners want me to shut down uh, before deer season, a few weeks before deer season,
Yeah, they get
and
real crazy about it.
yeah, it's their property. I'm not going to argue with them,
Sure.
yeah.
Yep.
but I'll shoot them with bucks laying down in the field. I'll walk out, pick up the coyote, and drag it back, and the buck will never move, and it'll be 100 yards away. You know.
Yeah. We have one or two properties like that where they pretty much we don't hunt during deer season.
Yeah. And it's not because we don't have to. It's a courtesy thing. You know,
Well,
we understand.
Yep.
Like we don't want to mess anything up for anybody.
No, and that's why I don't argue with it. If deer is your thing, that's awesome.
Right.
You know,
Used to be my thing, and now I'm like, meh, whatever.
I don't care to hunt anything else but coyotes.
It's just different. Nobody, unless you do it, you won't understand. You know, and that's why I think we've fallen into turkey hunting so much. It's because we can call, make a sound, and make an animal respond just like coyotes, and that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could run and gun on turkeys. Well, we could have did it this morning, and I told Josh I don't want to do that. That's not fun for me. Like just run over the crest of the hill where you can get to them and poke at them. Nah. We'll just wait. I mean, you could, and we were talking to Brian this morning. He's like, well, you can always move around them and get ahead of them, and that's different. Like if we can get ahead of one and call it, then fine. That's why we're doing it, you know, is for the calling side of stuff. Really enjoy that. But
Yeah. Yeah.
so what else you got going on, Bucky? You got a new scope. You like that? Chassis? You change your tripod or anything at all?
Yeah, I broke my NRL RT90. I fell on it,
Oh,
Oh
no.
boy, that's not fun.
and I did some patchwork on that and bought another one. It's nothing fancy, just a NRL RT80, and that's been working fine for me. It's not quite as stable as the 90, but I've been doing pretty good with it.
It's interesting how you pack all that on that e-bike. E-collar, rifle, tripod.
Well, I
Oh,
put the backpack in the basket. I put my rifle on my back, and I strapped the tripod to the side of the basket, and then I'm good to go.
Nice.
I think I may someday look into a helmet setup for riding the bike.
yeah.
That would be kind of handy.
Yeah. I don't know about shooting with one, though, yet. Like, I mean, a lot of guys are running them, but, like, I'm just not sold on it. Like, switching from... you would have to put it on your left eye,
Yeah.
you know? So, and I scan with my right eye.
Yeah, there's some guys that run it on the right eye and flip it up flip it up on further and put the right eye on the scope too. But I don't know. It's just something I'm thinking about. I'm
That
not ready to pull the trigger on it yet.
be super handy for riding in.
Yeah, it would be. It
Now,
would be.
with the
And
bike, how's that go with charging the bike? You get all night out of that?
oh yeah, I can get 32 miles out of a battery if I'm pedaling. If it's throttle only, I can probably get, I don't know, 15 miles out of it.
Yeah, well, that's plenty.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, for the hunting, for as many stands as I do and the hunting I do, it's fine. I've only got a couple properties that are really big for the ride out, and then if I got a few properties strung together, then
That was gonna be
within them,
my next
within
question.
them.
Do you ride out and like start at your furthest and work your way back, or do you ride in and work your way out?
I if I got a few properties strung together, I'll start where I park the bike and uh and do that stand, and then I might ride a mile or two to the next stand and a mile or two to the next stand, and then I just cruise the bike all the way back.
Man, that would be so handy.
Yeah, if we had the properties like that to
Yeah.
do it on.
Cause like after like your fourth one of the night and you're walking in to the truck, it's like, oh my god, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do nothing no more. It's a lot moving
Well, it
around
does.
doing all that calling and stuff. And then if you shoot something, you got to recover it, and it's not the most ideal recovery because that happens too. You know, dragging coyotes. You know, it's sometimes 2, 3 at a time. That's a lot.
Hmm. Yeah, it definitely reduces fatigue because all of these properties that I use it on right now, I used to walk back into, and I'd be beat by the time, especially in winter, if I'm walking in deep snow or on the snowshoes. Man, it wears you out pretty quick.
Yeah, we were looking into some snowshoes this year because we had a ton of snow,
Yep.
and I remembered that you use them. And how are they? Are they good? And like, do you like? I've never walked in snowshoes before. Is that weird?
Once. Well, I do have a pair now. So
Do you stay on top?
For
I
the It depends on the snow. If you got a decent crust on the snow and your snow is deep, you definitely gonna want snowshoes.
We had some stuff, Bucky, that was deep.
yeah.
Just
Yeah,
over the back of your tall boots, getting your feet wet, kind of deep. That sucked, and it was
yeah,
cold. We lost a whole month between the cold and the stuff. And we've said it before. You can totally hunt coyotes in those conditions. We're just not going to do that.
yeah, and I rarely do either unless I have the snowshoes. You know, it
It's definitely
they're
something we're going to add to our. I'm going to have a pair before winter sets in this year. I'm not going through that again.
Yeah.
even if the snow is fluffy, you're still not sinking as deep into the snow.
Well, that's it. It's like we were fine. I don't mind going out in it, but like as soon as my feet are soaked and cold, forget it. I'm over it.
Should look into some gators. I've been thinking about looking into some gators. They'll help keep your feet dry.
Gators, do tell.
They're a wrap around that straps. There's a strap that runs around the bottom of your boot, and they run up your leg over your calf.
Oh,
Okay.
that's interesting. Yeah, because
Yeah,
we run some pretty tall boots, and we had some snow.
Mm-hmm.
We had some legit snow.
yeah. I think they're more for people who wear like traditional insulated hunting boots and stuff like that. If you're wearing tall rubber boots, it'd probably be like about the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or if you just put your pants over the rubber boot, that helps too.
Yeah. There was a
I
couple of times that I did that because it was, you couldn't get nowhere. We would do like one or two stands and that was it. I was like, okay, feet are soaked. I'm over it.
But yeah, that's one of the things I love about summer hunting is I can wear a regular pair of hunting boots and or some light rubber boots and be just fine.
How's the bike in the snow?
The bike isn't good in the snow.
No.
I don't even use it in the snow I don't even try to use it anymore. I wiped out on it once riding in the snow and slush and I learned my lesson. So
The
it's
hard
going to
way
be a
as usual.
oh yeah, of course. So I just use it in the spring and summer months now and fall. As long as there's no snow on the ground or slush to ride in, and because you're riding around at night too, and I'm alone a lot of the times when I'm on the bike, so I don't need to be wiping out in the middle of somewhere and having to call a landowner and tell them to get an ambulance for me.
Ugh. Yeah,
No.
that probably wouldn't be good.
In the summertime, how are the bugs? Is there anything you do keep them away or?
I started using a thermocell, and
Okay.
that helps. And then no matter how warm it is, I'll wear long sleeves, and that helps keep the bugs off my arms and stuff.
Yeah.
And bug spray. I still use bug spray,
Oh,
lots of it.
yeah. Because I know our early season is usually still pretty warm, and mosquitoes
Oh my God, they're terrible.
drive you nuts.
And it's the same thing. We wear long sleeves and stuff to cover up, but then they get in the back of your neck and ugh, the damn skeeters, man. I can't I like October hunting, but that's the only thing I hate. That and because we wear the headsets, so like the peepers are still pretty loud at that point, and it's
Hmm.
deafening in a pair of those headsets.
Yeah.
So loud, like you have a hard time hearing coyotes respond because the peepers are so loud. Listen to us complain about our tough life as coyote hunters. Oh, bugs, yuck. Bunch of pansies.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I still wouldn't want to hunt anything else. So,
I'm curious, the thermocell thing, you like that, huh?
the jury's kind of still out on it, but I think it works.
Okay. Because I seen
I,
those, and I'm like, come on. Like, really, can that really work? But,
I I hang it on the back of my collar,
yep.
and
Yeah.
it seems to have been working real well. I ain't burnt my hair off yet.
I was going to say, careful with that thing. Rechargeable batteries, they have a tendency to explode. You'll look like a flaming rocket going across on your bike. It's like Evil Knievel.
Oh, that would be a story, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
This year, have you got any coyotes this year that are real memorable for any particular reason?
This year,
3-legged ones, 2-legged ones, whatever.
I three-legged ones. I probably shoot about one or two of them every year. Um,
Front leg or back leg, mostly.
Either or.
Oh, okay. Because you
And
figure like a trap is a front leg usually.
yeah, you would think so, or somebody shot it off, and I don't know what caused. I haven't got any that actually had snares on them or anything like that. Or I've had some weird ones, but I think probably the best story I got was I took a young man out with me a couple years ago, and as soon as we pulled into the driveway of this farm, we got out of the truck and we heard coyotes, and they were close to the farm. So I got all my gear together, and I got him set up, and I was set up, and I went and looked behind on the south end of the farm, and there was 3 coyotes out there. And I'm like, all right, we're going to call these in. So we went to the north, and we had a south wind that night. We went to the north and cut into the pasture, and there were cattle out in the pasture. And they were a little bit spooky. They weren't too bad, but we got out in the pasture, and I started calling, and two of them two of them coyotes came out. I ended up shooting the first one, and I got a bullet in the second one. And the kid that was with me, he didn't get any shots off. He was just kind of shocked to see coyotes. So we
Feels
went
like.
out to the,
Go ahead.
we went out to the first one, and it was kind of there was a little bit of tall grass around it. And he had a little bit of a reflective material on his hat, and if you looked at it, you could just see his hat sticking. We laid the hat on the coyote, and you could see the hat just sticking barely enough up to see that reflective material. I said, "Let's leave this coyote here, and we'll go catch up to that other one." So we took off for the other one, and we had this young bull that was following us, and he bluff charged us a couple of times, and the kid about crawled in my back pocket. And I'm like, well, all right, let's get into this ditch here. He ain't gonna go in this ditch with all these rocks in here. And he didn't. He ended up catching up with the coyote, and he finished it. And we were dragging that one back to his hat, and I shined my light over there, and there's four cows backed up around this coyote, and I didn't know they were at the coyote at the time. And I I heard like water running, but they were pissing, of course. Well, here we got back to the coyote. These 4 cows, all 4 of them, were pissing all over this coyote and his hat. And I've never seen anything like it. I've never I've never seen cows react that way or anything like that before. So I was just in shock. I'm like, what in the
And
world are they doing? Well, these 4 cows had pissed all over his hat and the coyote, and I'm laughing, and it was a brand new hat. He said it was his brother's hat. Besides, he had just grabbed it from his
oh,
brother.
fucking give it back to him.
Oh, the
Let it
kid was a
dry off.
he was a trooper though. He picked up the hat and shook as much of the piss off it as he could and plopped it back on his head.
Jeez.
And in the pictures, you can see the hat on his head.
Oh man.
Oh man, I laughed.
The
That was
pi-
probably one of the most memorable hunts I've ever had.
That's
the,
great.
the pisshead coyotes.
Oh, that was funny.
I've never seen him do that either. I've seen him kick them.
I've
They'll,
seen him
they'll beat
kick
him
them
up.
or beat them up a little bit, but I've never seen 4 cows pissing all over a dead coyote. That
My
was
spot.
crazy. But no,
Bulls in a pasture make me nervous too because I have them. So, and I don't like the one I have now is a rental, but he's a young one. I call him Rocky because he looks like Rocky Balboa, and he's something. Like some days he's fine. Like I'll go out and put hay out, and he's cool. He'll just sit there and watch, wait for me to get the strings off, and then other days, boy, like today, I don't know, I spooked him or something. He was snorting and kicking and carrying on, and I'm like, man, just calm yourself. Don't, because
yeah,
I've had mean ones that ram the truck and stuff when I'm taking hay out. They didn't stay long. I got rid of those, but they were. So like, what I think it is? Is like cows can't see too good in the dark, and they get real nervous when things are different, and they react that way. At least mine do. Like if I got to go out in the pasture when it's dark, I hate going out when it's dark out. And it's not because I'm afraid of the dark; it's because the girls they don't like it. They don't understand flashlights. They don't. It's different to them. It's like an alien. So they get super edgy and rambunctious and run. And then I'm like worried they're going to run through the fence.
Yeah, I got farms that I go to where the whole herd will just follow me around, and
Yeah.
then I got farms I go to where if I take step 1 foot inside the fence, they'll just start running all over the place. So I got to stay out of the fence in them places.
Yeah, we got one like that too. They're like, I don't think they handle those cows too much at all. And
Yeah,
those things are like friggin' deer. And they'll all be around the feeder, and then we'll pull in and walk up to the fence, and they're at the other end of the property. They're gone.
Yeah, then we have
yeah.
another.
I seem to see it more on people that lease pasture ground from landowners, because the landowners don't really mess with the cows much.
Right.
It's the people that are leasing the pasture that have the cows out there, and they're that's like they're feral for a little while.
Yeah, we have another property where we stand with our back to the fence, and all the cows will come right up to the fence and stare at us while we're calling.
Yeah. Oh, like Fred's.
No,
Well,
the other one. The other one up. further
Yeah.
north.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we got one guy that he raises a couple. He's a super old dude. He's an AI breeder, and he raises a couple just for something to do. As he grew up farming, and just he still does it. He doesn't milk anymore. But those things, I try to sneak past the barn when we get there, like try not to make a bunch of noise, because they'll come down and they just stand at the fence right behind us, and then you, I don't know, then you hear shit moving around behind you, and you don't know what's going on. You got to keep turning around. I was always afraid they're gonna get out, because we get them upset or something. But cows make it interesting. 100%.
Yeah, they do for sure.
It's their personality. It's because then you go to the next farm and they don't want nothing to do with it. They run to the other side, and then it's like, okay, we're fine. We
And
had one.
then you go to them farms where they just keep running back and forth and
Yep.
back and forth and back and forth, and I've seen that a couple times, and those are farms that I won't get in the fence with, because I don't need their cows running through fence and stuff.
We had one. They don't have cows no more, but they were young heifers. One of them was a Jersey. The damn thing. We were there. That's back when Rusty was hunting with us all the time, and he's sitting there. We're calling, and this cow is standing right next to him. I mean, like he was like practically hugging this thing, and it's licking him and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Get out of here!" So I kept here, "Get out of here!" He's probably push her away, and he'd push her away, and then she'd come back, and she was just the friendliest heifer you'd ever met, and she was rubbing on him and shit, and it was we're like, well, let's get out of here. This is really tough, and she followed us all the way out to the gate. She was in love with him.
Yeah, one of my buddies got a longhorn out at his place. We were out calling one night, and he's walking out around us, and he's rubbing up on me with his longhorn, and it's like, what are you doing? And he's
Right.
like, he likes you.
Yeah, that's fine. Especially when they have horns. That's even worse. They don't realize what they're doing.
Yeah, so I'm scanning around on my rifle, and he's nudging me with his horn. And I'm like, I don't think I'd be able to shoot if one came out.
Yeah. Oh man, good times. Look at all the stuff we encounter when we're out in the middle of the night. Friendly cows and
Angry bears.
angry bears. Yeah. And Bucky gets wolves. Thank God we don't get wolves.
Yeah. No,
I'll pass on that.
I'd rather not.
I don't know. I've said the same thing about the bear situations. Like I know how cows are going to act. I know how most everything's going to act to us making noises and being there. It's the stuff we don't know. You know, like I never really hunted bears. I don't know anything about bears. I don't know, you know, I don't. They obviously respond to prey distress. You know, same thing with wolves. Like I wouldn't know what to expect. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's got to be nerve wracking until you get used to it. Then I like just to even think about the fact that you're used to it. You know, that's crazy to me.
Well, if I'm used to it, I still kind of keep my head on the swivel, and because you don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
sure.
wild
Yeah,
animals.
Yeah.
that one day you might get an aggressive one.
Yeah, and what's the
That's
rules with that?
you can only kill a wolf in this state right now in defense of a human life.
Okay.
So you are clear. Well, you are cleared to do it if you need to.
Well, there'd be a big
Oh,
investigation,
sure.
and
Yeah.
you
That's
know,
why we
and
record everything. That way you can say, "Here you go. This is what happened."
you know,
You know.
and you get them people that are shoot, shovel, and shut up, and all that stuff, and it's like I'd just rather not put myself in that position.
Yeah,
Right.
and we're the same way. That's why, you know, we always talk about the bear stories, and everybody's like, "Oh, you know, I don't know why you didn't shoot that thing." It's like we just don't even want to be in that position. We just don't. It's just not, you know, that's something people remember you by. You know,
Yeah. Not
we have
like,
a
Yeah.
really good relationship. There's a lot of, you know, the local guys and like even the law enforcement, they know what we're doing, you know, and it's like, and they're great. They come up and talk to us and stuff. And, you know, we don't, we don't want, you know, publicity like that.
nope.
But they were big fucking bears.
It's something we'll talk about forever.
Ever. I mean, I can't, you know, you see all these videos of people like bears running up in bow stands, you know, guys,
Yeah,
and they're just climbing trees. That's just what they do.
Yeah, no. Just reach down and poke it with the arrow.
Yeah.
Hey, no thanks.
Go out and bow in a rabbit call and have one close, you know, from 300 yards to, you know, 75 in a couple of minutes, and then talk to me. The whole time, keep in the dark, keeping your
Mhm.
composure.
Mm.
But anyway,
So one of the guys on your team got shot 6 in one night here last season.
yeah, Pierre.
Yep.
Yeah,
Pierre did, yeah.
that new spot he's got. Boy, that's a good spot, Bucky.
Yeah,
I mean,
But-
it's like perfect.
that's a pretty good night for me.
Yeah,
A really, really good night. Well, I've only done it twice.
Yeah.
we've never done it. So the whole time this is happening, he's texting us, and I'm like, there ain't no damn way, you know. And then we went and hunted. Well, Josh hunted that spot a couple times.
Yeah, I
both-
shot my first double there.
Mm-hmm. Both, and then when I was there, we shot 3. You know, we're pretty sure there was a 4th
Yep.
in that we were picking up with the thermals that never came out, or came out and ducked back in. I don't know. It was on your side.
Yeah.
The one I shot ran straight at me. That was mangy, and I didn't even see. I was looking to the east, and Josh is like, "There's one coming at you," and I went, "Whoa!" But that place, like, if you could picture the most perfect coyote spot with habitat for for prey, topography, thick stuff, thin stuff, swamp. I mean, it's got it all. And it's,
Mhm.
oh God, I love that place. And I didn't believe, like, Pierre was like, oh, this place is going to be great, because he deer hunted when he was a kid. And he was like, dude, we would see coyotes here all day long, like, come from every corner. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Everybody says that, you know. And then we were there, and it happens. And the first night he went there, that was the first night he got it back. And, yeah, he just. Well, I don't know if we'll ever match that, man. That's a lot of dogs in one night for you know, as far as the group goes. But to be one guy and do all that, I told him, I said, you're gonna have a tough time beating that.
Yeah, my 2 6 coyote nights. they were actually kind of crazy. The first 6 coyote night was my first 2 triples ever, back to back, and then my second one was a quad and a double.
Now your rifle, you're shooting suppressed, correct?
Yeah,
Did you ever not shoot suppressed?
yeah. I shot for a long, probably I don't know, at night with 3 years at night without suppression,
Hmm.
and I wouldn't go back.
It's like
Suppressor
it's like the chassis
suppressor's the
thing.
way to go.
Yeah. Well, just so you know, we just can't do that, unfortunately.
I
So
know.
that's why we call you guys cheaters. We have to shoot doubles the old-fashioned way, like get them to stop after bullets are whizzing at their buddies.
Yeah.
Well, that just comes with patience and reading body language. I mean, there's all the new guys that might be listening to us or whatever. It just takes time in the field to learn all that because we used the wing lead. Well, I did.
I did a couple times.
Yeah, it's and then you learn, just to be patient.
Yeah. My first 6 coyote night, I was not suppressed,
Oh,
and that was what kind of prompted me to get a suppressor because after the first stand, my ears were ringing. I
I
I had 10 rounds and one in the pipe in my 204 AR, and the first 2 I put down right away. The last one took 9 shots, and I hit it with the last shot. And my bolt locked open,
yeah, that when
and
that
my
happens.
ears, oh, and my ears were ringing.
Yeah, I had one here like that. I was going out to go hunting and walked out of the house and scanned the field here. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. And they were laying across on the other side of the hedge or the other fence row, laying there by the road, laying there. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. So got out, guns in a case, took the gun out of the case, get it in a tripod, get on them. Can't shoot that way. It's not safe. There's houses. So I start making my way to get a better angle on them to fire. And I had to shoot a couple times. I think it was 4 at that one. They just kept backing up and they were too far, and I winged it and it was spinning, and I just kept going, kept dumping rounds at it. Boy, when I got done, I was deaf for days because now I got a comp on mine, and boy, does it make that thing bark. I mean, it's great for barrel hop, but it barks now.
Yeah, I ended up before I got the suppressor. I ended up going with a linear compensator that helped a lot. Sent a lot of them gases out the front. I can't imagine wanting to put a brake on.
Yeah, it definitely helps. Even with bolt guns with muzzle hop, I praise them all the time. But I mean, we wear comms, so it's different. So we wear them headsets. So even when we're solo, I wear it. Because and it never used to bother me. But
Oh, are they noise canceling too?
yeah,
Yes.
oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yep.
yeah. I wear them. I wear them even solo. So does Josh, because you can't. Once you that's another thing. Once you use, you'll never go back. Because I've had those runners where I dumping rounds at them, and pre-headset days, and it didn't bother me as much. But now, oh my god, if I shoot one time, it's like if they go dead, like the headsets go dead, they don't noise cancel anymore. So when you
Yeah.
fire, like you're wearing an earmuff, but it ain't designed for that because it's supposed to electronically noise cancel. So when it doesn't, it make your head ring.
Mm-hmm.
But they're 100% worth it just in that aspect. I mean, you could wear them. You wouldn't need the comms part, that's all. But you could still buy them with the noise canceling. and it's 100%. Well, you don't need to. You're suppressed. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. You're suppressed. So that quiets it down quite a bit, though, don't it? Those suppressors. You get so what do you get? Like you don't have the boom no more, right? You get the crack.
Yep, that's pretty much it. And I don't think I'd have. No, I shot a lot of triples and doubles without suppression. Once I learned to quit mag dumping on runners. But the two quads I got, I don't think I'd have ever got without a suppressor.
How they handle with the heat? Do they start throwing rounds when they get warmer, like your suppressor?
No,
No.
I don't. Well, I don't shoot enough to get the suppressor really hot. So
I always wondered about that, because we don't know, like when they
well,
when
if
they
you're doing
mag
a
dump,
mag dump, it's going to get hot, really hot.
right?
But I haven't seen a big loss of accuracy once the suppressor gets hot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But it's man, what a great tool it is. I hope someday you guys can get something like that
Oh God,
going in New York.
me too.
There's people that are advocating for it
Now
Yeah, I know.
we would just want to do it for everybody else because we hunt tight spots, and we know that it could be scary or annoying in the middle of the night hearing gunfire, but so it would just help everybody else out.
Yeah.
Well, when you got a landowner asking if it was a war zone out there last night, then
Dude, you know how many times we've heard that?
yeah. So
We get the text when we get in the truck, like, "Did you get him?" And we're like, well, maybe. Especially if there's three of us. Oh God, three, or we've had as much as 5 out there one night, and that's exactly what it was. It was like, well, we call it Fallujah.
Yeah.
It was like it was a massive gunfight.
Poor Coyote's probably still running.
Yeah, that coyote, he swam the river and kept going. He's probably out by you by now.
yeah, that was the other thing that prompted me to get one. I'm like, I'm not gonna hear that from a landowner again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like it happens sometimes. Like you make a bad shot and you're trying to do the right thing.
Well, even if you're making one shot,
Yeah,
and they can hear it in the house, or you get neighbors that can hear it. There's a couple places I hunt that got other neighbors close by,
right.
So that's the main reason I got it, and my ears ringing was the other reason I got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now I don't get that anymore.
Problem solved.
Yep.
Well, Bucky, I think we're going to let you get to your hunting.
Yeah, because we're gonna get to bed, Bucky. We're tired.
All right.
We do thank you very much for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me on again.
Yeah.
You're always welcome with us, Bucky.
Hell yeah. Always a good time, good stories.
Yeah, looking forward to hearing some more podcasts come out of you guys and hearing from other people too.
Yeah, we're actively, it was really good to get everybody that we've already had, like Cody Moore, and we got a couple more that we got to get back on. Because, like, a lot of you guys been with us since the beginning, which we appreciate immensely. And it's like it's like long distance friends. It's great.
Yeah.
It's we don't get to see each other, but we can sit around and talk about shooting coyotes and for hours, and that's what we love about predator hunting is it's all we're just different kind of people. It's just totally different.
We're different kind of people, all right.
Sure.
People can find you on Facebook, right?
Yeah. Bucky's
Yep.
all over Facebook. You can
Yeah.
watch all his videos.
See all of his breakdowns of his hunts.
I'm Bucky Lindgren on everything.
Perfect.
Buck on Facebook, Instagram. Uh, my YouTube, I don't do a lot with. I've been starting to do a little bit more with, but I got to put content out for the scope company too. So
Oh, perfect. All right. Oh, that's
Well, let them know that you were on here and dropped their name a couple times.
yeah.
I look forward to some more videos of that thing.
Hell yeah.
yeah, Guide Thermal USA.
Perfect. You can
And,
find something else.
nope.
Oh, all right. Find all of our stuff on the OnePredatorHunts.com website, Facebook, One Predator, YouTube at One Predator Hunts. You'll find our videos there. Anything else?
No, that's it. We appreciate you coming back, Bucky.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You just hang out on the line. We're gonna end this, and then we'll finish up with you.
All right. We'll catch you in the next one.